upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful young girl named Snow White. She had skin as white as snow, lips as red as roses, and hair as black as ebony. Snow White's mother, the queen, passed away when she was just a child, leaving her in the care of her father, the king. The king, grief-stricken by the queen's death, remarried a vain and wicked woman who was an enchantress. She possessed a magical mirror that could speak and always told her that she was the fairest in the land. However, as Snow White grew older, the mirror began declaring that Snow White was the fairest of them all, which filled the queen with envy and rage. Out of jealousy, the queen ordered a huntsman to take Snow White deep into the forest and kill her. The huntsman, unable to harm the innocent girl, let her go, advising her to flee and never return. Lost and alone in the forest, Snow White stumbled upon a small cottage, the home of 7 dwarfs: Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. They welcomed her and allowed her to stay with them. Meanwhile, the queen discovered that Snow White was still alive. So she transformed herself into an old peddler woman and created a poisoned apple. Disguised, she tricked Snow White into eating the apple, and she fell into a deep sleep that could only be broken by true love's kiss. The dwarfs, upon finding Snow White seemingly lifeless, were devastated. They placed her in a glass coffin as she looked as beautiful as if she were still alive. One day, a handsome prince passing through the forest saw Snow White and instantly fell in love with her. He kissed her, breaking the curse, and she awoke from her slumber. Snow White and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after, while the queen's jealousy and wickedness led to her downfall. The tale of Snow White remains a timeless story of love, jealousy, friendship, and the power of true love's kiss to conquer even the darkest of curses.